Hello all. In this session, we are discussing about basic data types in Python along with Python operators. Let us begin with one example. I have a data with me where I have a roll number of students, I have the name of the students, and suppose I have the marks associated with the students. Roll number is 1, 2, 3, 4. The names are like Rani, Ram, Sham, Gopi, etc. And they have marks like 70.2, 80.5, 92.5, and 60.2, etc. In our real life, the roll numbers are integer numbers. We call these names as a text, and we call these marks as a real numbers. But in computer language, for Python, we are calling them as an integer data type. This will be a string data type, and this will be float data type. Along with integer, string, and float, we have another data type called as a boolean, which always either a true or false. So these are some basic data types we should know while we are learning the Python. Let us see the same thing by using our Jupyter notebook. Suppose I created a variable x, y, and z, and I am assigning the values to the 10, 3.14, Pune to these particular variables. So now x is equal to 10, y is equal to 3.14, and z variable has assigned to Pune. So I execute it. Now we can print it. Print the x. Along with the printing x, we are also want to know what is the type of x. So for that, I am writing a type inside the braces x. So you can see here, x has a value 10 and which has a type integer. Similarly, we can see for the remaining two, y and z. You can see here, y has value 3.14 and type is a float. For the z, z has a value Pune and which is of a type string. We have an integer which can be represented as 10, 20, 32, 33, 40, any different values, or minus 10 or minus 2, 0. All these are the integers. Float will look like 3.14, 0.21, 0.0, minus 5.2, minus 1.0001, all are the float. String can be represented as in single quote ABC, in double quote XYZ, or you can use triple quote also. Like all these things are representing the string. Also, you can represent string like this. So this is a string. In double quote, if I write 22, it will be also considered as a string. If triple quote, I have written 333, it will be also a string. And the boolean is represented by true and false. So these are the basic data types in a Python. Let us understand. Suppose I created a variable I to whom I assigned 12. I created a variable j to whom I assigned 84. I created a variable k to whom I assigned 12 again. So here you can see 12 is a value assigned to I and k, and 84 is a value assigned to j. In RAM, what exactly happening? In RAM, for this 12, object is created, and this object has a reference variable I. So I is a reference variable who is representing, who is pointing towards the object 12. Similarly, here 84 is created and it has a reference variable j. For k is also referring the same object, so it look like this. So I and k referring the same object, j is referring to the another object. These objects also has some unique identity called as an ID. So this ID can be seen in a Python by using ID in bracket the referencing variable name. So in this example, the ID of I and ID of K should be same. Let us check by using Jupyter. I, comma, J, comma, K is equal to 12, comma, 84, comma, 12. So I have created IJK. Now to check the ID of ID of J, ID of K. Here you can see that the IDs of I and ID of A are same because they are referring to the same object. Now I change the value of I to 39. Then what is going to happen? There will be new object created as a 39 and the reference of this I will be removed from 12 and it is given to the 39. So the ID of I now will be changing. Let us see. So now I'm assigning I is equal to 39 and you can say ID of I. It is changing. Now ID of I, K and J are different and they are unique.